17 reasons he stopped chasing you. Have you ever wondered what happened to that person who seemed to be after you but suddenly disappeared? You were playing hard to get and it worked, but they suddenly stopped coming after you. It can be challenging to understand what is happening in the other person's mind when it comes to love, dating, and relationships. We are here to help you out and lay out the reasons that he may have stopped chasing you. Before we get into the video, I just want to clarify that you are certainly not at fault if someone stops chasing you. Everyone works differently, and they function based on their experiences and thoughts, which might not have anything to do with you. So let's understand why men stop pursuing women, no matter how much they like them. Number 1, lack of interest or attraction. Let's face it, there are situations when the chemistry is not there. Men might not have that special chemistry with a woman, which is entirely acceptable. It's not personal, it's just not the right match. If a guy does not experience a spark or connection with a woman, he doesn't show interest or attraction towards her. He might not have the same zeal or determination to pursue her romantically as he would with someone he is attracted to. He could decide not to pursue this woman since he does not see a future or compatibility with her. He may want to be friends or chat with her, but only a little. It is crucial to remember that interest and attraction are personal choices, and there is no right or wrong when it comes to finding someone interesting. Number 2, the fear of rejection. Men are no different from women regarding their fear of rejection. They may avoid approaching a woman they are interested in because they are afraid that these women would not feel the same way they do. A man who experiences a fear of rejection is concerned about being rejected by a woman he is interested in. Even if he is interested in the woman, this fear can stop him from going after her. The fear may stem from past experiences, low self-esteem, or other things. A man terrified of rejection may hesitate to approach a lady, start a conversation, or even ask her out because he thinks she will not be interested in him. He can find it challenging to connect with her or advance the relationship. He may also avoid pursuing her due to rejection anxiety. It is vital to remember that everyone experiences some level of fear of rejection, but letting that fear dictate one's behavior might keep them from benefiting from relationships. Number 3, personal or emotional issues. Men experience difficult periods in their lives, just like everyone else. It may be difficult for them to concentrate on relationships, since they may be coping with something emotionally or personally. A man's troubles might make it hard for him to focus on a relationship. He could be spending too much time and energy dealing with something personally or emotionally. This could be a recent breakup, a family crisis, a health problem, or even a stressful time at work. A guy may lack the emotional stamina or the mental clarity to seek a relationship while coping with personal challenges. He may be too consumed with his own issues to even consider going after someone else. This does not imply that he is not interested. Rather, it only dictates that he is currently occupied with other activities in his life. Personal troubles are part of life and might make it hard to focus on relationships. Before entering a relationship with someone, it is crucial to allow them room and time they need to resolve their problems. Number 4, prior negative experiences with relationships. Relationships from the past can have a lasting effect, and if a man has a bad one, it could be hard for him to trust and open up again. After disastrous relationships, men may find it hard to trust and date again. A guy may be more hesitant to connect with someone new if he's been hurt or deceived before, since prior relationships have a lasting effect. It can be difficult for him to explore a new relationship since he might be reluctant to open up and be vulnerable once more. He can be less ardent about pursuing a lady and instead be more wary or doubtful. It's essential to realize that the past relationships can change how someone sees the world, but it's not the end of the story. Individuals can also move on and have happy relationships in the future. Additionally, it is crucial to remember that everyone's recovery process and timing vary. Therefore, we should be respecting others' limits and giving them room if they require it. Number 5, belief that the woman is not interested or not available. Males can be reluctant to approach a woman if they have the misconception that she's already in a relationship or not interested in dating. There are a few possible explanations, including the misunderstanding of signals or a communication gap. Maybe you played a little too hard to get. It's okay. There are other men out there. Number 6, a lack of self-confidence. When it comes to dating, confidence is essential, and if a man lacks confidence or self-esteem, he may not believe that he deserves to pursue a woman to whom he is attracted. Low self-esteem might make a man doubt his ability to pursue a woman. Low self-esteem can be caused by many different things, like past events, social or cultural influences, or even genes. If a man does not feel good about himself, he may not believe that a woman would be interested in him. He could think that he is not good enough and has nothing to contribute to a relationship. Even if he is intrigued, This may make it difficult for him to take any action. It is possible that he will not strike up a conversation with her, never ask her out, or never make any effort to pursue her. Low self-esteem can make it hard for a man to go after the woman he likes. It is essential to understand that poor self-esteem is a personal issue that might affect a person's capacity to pursue romantic connections. It's essential to emphasize that one's self-esteem may be elevated via psychotherapy, introspection, and self-care. Number 7. Fear of commitment or vulnerability. Some men may be hesitant to approach a woman because they are not ready for a commitment or are afraid of vulnerability. It might be challenging for a man to pursue a woman he's interested in if he fears commitment. Bad experiences, emotional concerns, and cultural pressures might cause this phobia. In order to avoid getting into a serious relationship with a woman, a man who is terrified of commitment may choose not to pursue her. He might not want to expose himself or become exposed. This might make it hard for him to connect with a woman or further the relationship. He may enjoy her company, but he might not want to go through the trouble of committing to her long term. He may be less inclined to put effort into the relationship or view it as lasting if he's afraid of commitment. It's crucial to realize that everyone fears commitment, but allowing it to dictate one's behavior might keep them from benefiting from relationships. It's also critical to remember that overcoming a fear of responsibility can be accomplished via counseling, introspection, and awareness of one's own needs and desires. Number 8. Social or cultural influences. Society and culture can significantly influence man's dating and relationship strategies. For example, some cultures may put more emphasis on traditional gender roles, which can make it harder for men to make the first move. Number 9. Prioritizing career or other personal goal. Men may prioritize their careers or other personal aspirations, leaving them a little time or energy for romantic relationships. This does not imply that they are not interested. Rather, it indicates that they have other things to focus on right now. Number 10. Perception of the woman as unapproachable or intimidating. Men may view a woman as scary or unapproachable for many reasons, including her self-assurance, social standing, or even appearance. Even if they are interested, this may make it difficult for them to go after her. Number 11. Difficulty in interpreting signals or understanding the opposite sex. Men, like women, occasionally have trouble understanding the opposite sex. They could misread cues or put too much stock in women's behavior, making them hesitate or pull away. Number 12. Preference for a different type of partner. Men may have a certain type of mate they seek, and if a woman does not suit that description, they may choose not to pursue her. This might be because of one's physical appearance, demeanor, or interests. Number 13. Being in a committed relationship with someone else. Men already involved in a committed relationship with another person may cease pursuing women. It's important to remember that being in a relationship does not mean you cannot be friends or have a casual conversation with someone. Still, it does mean that they are not available for a romantic relationship. Number 14. Being hurt or betrayed by a past partner. Past relationships can have lasting effects, and if a man has been hurt or betrayed in the past, it can make it hard for him to trust again. He could hesitate to pursue a lady if he worries about getting hurt once more. Number 15. Financial insecurity or lack of resources. If a man feels financially insecure or lacks the means to take a woman out on date or other activities, he may be reluctant to pursue her. They are attracted, but they may not want to be put in a situation where they cannot support a woman. Number 16. Being too busy or preoccupied with other things. Men could be too preoccupied with their jobs, studies, or other obligations to pursue a lady. This doesn't mean that they're not interested. It just means they're too busy with other things. Number 17. Lack of communication or understanding between the two individuals. Lack of communication or comprehension may cause men to quit pursuing a woman. This may be because of differing communication styles, the absence of common interests, or some misunderstanding. So we can say that there are various reasons why men could quit pursuing a woman, and it's crucial to remember that each individual and each circumstance is special. Remember that a man who stops following a woman does not indicate that he doesn't care or isn't interested. There are moments when the chemistry or timing just isn't perfect, which is perfectly fine. Don't lose hope, as plenty of potential partners will be willing to go to extreme lengths for you. Like and subscribe if you want more help navigating the dating world.